I am working in the IT sector. In my last company I made some blunder. My manager got furious. He called me in the meeting room and started bashing me like anything. He was literally shouting at me. Whatever happened wasn't just my fault. My other teammate was also involved in it. He was senior to me and on his suggestions I made some changes which corrupted some functionalities of the system. I was a fresher and it's been just 6 months I had joined the company. Any normal person and so I had 3 options. Explain my manager that it wasn't just my fault. Other person was also involved. Thus, I could make him cool down a little bit by shifting half of his rage on other person. That would have spoiled my relation with other person. I argue with him that it wasn't my fault at all and he shouldn't shout at me like this. This would have spoiled my relation with both manager and other person. I should take the complete responsibility of what happened and thus save other person. This would lead management questioning about my technical abilities. What I did. I simply listened. I didn't say a word. I stared at him blankly without any emotions. I took all his bashing. He kept shouting for literally 15 minutes and I didn't argue, didn't give any explanation, didn't take any responsibility. I listened and listened and listened. When he stopped talking, I said, "Sorry, I won't let this happen again," and then walked off the room. After lunch he called me again. This time he was very polite. He smiled at me. He asked if I am okay. He then explained me everything very calmly that this is very critical project and we have to be careful blah blah. The anger, the rage he had was completely gone. He was Bruce Banner again, P. At that time I told him that whatever I did on the suggestions of other senior person. Then I told, I also take the responsibility and I don't want that you take this matter to other person which might lead spoiling our relation. He was thoughtful for a moment and then he again smiled at me and said be careful next time and take care. I smiled back and left the room. Psychological trick. When someone is angry don't fight back. Listen what they say. Even if they say very disgusting or humiliating things, keep your calm and endure. After a while the rage will lead to the guilt and guilt will lead to an apology. And believe me that person will never shout or be angry on you ever again. It works every single time. Hope this helps. Happy reading. Edit. I hope this would answer many doubts asked in the comments. I kept the answer short. Even if my manager wouldn't have called me after lunch, I would have gone to him and explained what had happened when he would be calm. The point is, had I argued with him when he was in rage, things would never be in my favor. This does not mean not to speak up as a weakness. For those people who are saying, not everyone is as matured as my manager and some they will take advantage. At that point we should put our point sharply rather than politely, but only when other person is calm and could think sensibly.